catcher Herbert Iser bats ninth. The first pitch to Nick Ward. It's outside for a ball.
105 hits allowed.
1-0 pitch to Ward is lined in the gap in right center field, and that's going to find green grass. Cut off nicely by Sykes. A big turn, and Nick Ward will stay put with a base hit, first base hit of the ball game for either side. And Nick Ward gets things off, rolling with a line drive in right field for a hit.
You probably would have thought double off the bat, but the ball kind of died as it got into the right center field gap, and Philip Sykes did a nice job cutting it off. So Ward smartly stays at first base, but team, he's been out there.
First pitch to Carlos De La Cruz. So De La Cruz takes that one up. De La Cruz tries to strike. Ethan Hickey is behind the plate. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss as he goes breaking ball on. This one driven into left field. Turn and say goodbye. Carlos De La Cruz with a long, towering home run into the Seidel Auto Group, number 23 on the season. And the fight Phils jump out on top 2-0.
Well, you talked about a fast start. That's exactly what you got here. De La Cruz, man, he did turn and say long goodbye to that one. 390 feet, 105 off the bat. It was a breaking pitch that hung right down the middle of the plate, and De La Cruz made.
Surrendered by C.J. Liu this season. And the first pitch against New Hampshire. That one's inside. It's 2-0. Among the league leaders in RBIs with 78. As he takes that one right there.
Outright possession of anybody in the league this year.
That one is comfortable with that home run lead. And that's up high for ball 4. So Oliver Dunn works a walk. Still nobody out here. Dunn takes his lead off of first. And that's lined into the left field and falling for a base hit. C.J. Rozier closed in like he was going to get it to try to at least deke the runners, but Oliver Dunn was halfway. That's a base hit. Still nobody out here in the first. 2-on. I'll bring Marcus Lee Sang to the plate.
Bullpen remains quiet for Portland, and that last pitch was a fastball, and it's pretty much a center cut.
And curve. As the first pitch to Marcus Lee Sang is outside for a ball. Let me correct myself. 4 of them here in the bottom of the first. 2-0 pitch. Tapped on the right side to York. He'll go to second for 1. The relay is not in time. Marcus Lee Sang's series. The first pitch to the big left-hander is up high for a ball. 1-0 pitch is on the inside corner space side for sure. 1 ball and 1 strike to Wingrove. Big swing, no contact. Marcus Lee Sang takes off. They swing through the pitch. The throw down to second is high, and Marcus Lee Sang picks up the stolen base. For, as Jake said, Casey Martin. And the first pitch to him is outside for a ball. Martin. This one tapped on the left side to the third baseman McDonough, and he bobbled it, and it's going to be safe all around. Dunn scores run number 3 for the.
I think it's safe to say it's going to be an E5 on McDonough, which would be his 10th error of the season. Just misplayed it. He just pulled the glove up a little bit too late, and Reading gets a roundabout unearned percent.
0-1 pitch to Pedro Martinez. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's in the dirt. It stays 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Martinez. This one driven into right field. Sykes turns and says goodbye off the rack train sign. 3-run home run, Pedro Martinez. And it's now a 6-0 Fighting Phils lead.
Spoke it into existence, Bob. Not just a hit and a couple of RBIs. How about a 3-run home run? That ball was scorched. 106 off the bat. 356 feet on an 87-mile-per-hour hanging breaking pitch. Another one, Liu just leaves right
around here in the first as the 9-hole hitter Herbert Iser stands in. He drives one into right field. Sykes broke in, but he'll get over there in time. Iser hit it hard, but right to the right fielder Philip Sykes. However, start the second inning just like they started the first with Nick Ward leading off. He drives the first pitch to center field. Roman Anthony goes back in a triangle. Straightaway center field has room and makes the catch. Phil's batted around in the first inning, scoring run his last time up. And the first pitch from Liu, time up. This one's low in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a big swing, no just his value, if not more so. There's a swing and a miss, and De La Cruz is retired on strikes. But I think it kind of attests to the consistency of Carlos De La Cruz.
25 home runs, like that's a lot. Like that's hard to do. What De La Cruz
straight back. Back with the second one that bounces up there. 25 home runs, but you're only hitting 210, but they're not. They're still maintaining. Breaks his bat, ground ball up the middle, slow roller. Nick York backhands it, can't get anything on the throw at all. And Oliver Dunn is safe at first. The head of the bat is all the way out right now at second base.
Almost went as far as the ball, but it's back to the conversation we've been having tonight is you put balls in play, good things happen. I mean, Dunn didn't hit it hard, but he's a really productive player. And for some reason, the Phillies are better when he's in the leadoff spot.
No balls and a strike now to Wilson. That's up high for a ball. And at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wilson. Way up high. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Big swing, no contact for Ethan Wilson. Takes his lead off of first. Wilson fouls us 7 RBIs. Fouls another one straight back. Ethan Wilson. That's way up high. Now the count is full. First name. Dunn takes off on the pitch. Wilson rolls it to second. Nick York up with it. He'll flip it to first base in time. And the Phils go quietly here. Deck with Casey Martin to follow as the pitch is way outside to. That's way outside again. It's the throwback Tuesday night here at the ballpark. 3-2 pitch. And again, the off-speed pitch that Marcus Lee Sang cannot.
Your bullpen in the first game of the series.
That will bring up Wingrove, who struck out a ball. Big swing, no contact. That one's inside. It's now 35. You got Jalen Ortiz in that dugout. 2 balls and a strike now to Wingrove. 3 balls and a strike, excuse me, and that's up high for a ball. To Casey Martin, who's 5'9", standing next to one another was pretty funny. There's a slow roller to short. My drop to York for 1. The relay is in time. Phils do not think so. Ray Ricker's going to have a word with the first base umpire, but the Phils are.
Himself a dandy night so far. First pitch to him, outside for a ball. Second as well. 1-0. He'll score a bunt. He'll pull back, and it's for second against Portland this year. The 1-1's bounced. Liu will fire home. Big swing and ready. Deals the 2-2. That one's lifted in the air well, out towards left, slicing down the line. Rozier goes over, and it is down, and it's just the left to Pedro Martinez. The pitch from Liu. That's outside, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Liu pulled the string, and Martinez swings over it. 4 strikeout tonight for C.J. Liu, and that'll bring the catcher Herbert Iser to the plate.
Herbert's had some tough luck of late. He's really been hitting the ball hard.
Time this year, but he certainly made the most of it. First pitch upstairs, 1-0 pitch. Outside for a ball, 2-0. Next pitch is swung on and missed. He's up in the count, 2-1. The pitch. Swinging and foul tip. Liu's ready. Liu to Iser. That's upstairs for Iser. Here's the pitch. Hit well, out towards left center. Anthony rolls over. He comes in along with Corey Rozier, who will make the call on the catch. And that's out. Liu will fire home. That's in tight, 1-0.
Get his 24th start this year.
Here's the 1-0. That's in tight again, similar spot.
Couple extra days rest. He's taking the ball.
2-0. Outside 3-0. And on the flip, and it feels like that decision certainly paid off. 2-0. Ward will take
certain pitches where they're trying to get them an extra days of rest.
3-1, line drive, left center field. It's down for a base hit. Over to cut it off, the left fielder Rozier. Big turnaround first for Nick Ward. He'll retreat back to first, and he's 2 for 3 tonight, a couple of singles.
Yeah, it's got to feel good for Nick Ward. Again, we've talked so much about him, and we've talked to him. A local kid, and been scuffing a little bit since his call for Jersey Shore. He's had a couple of good nights, but he hasn't consistently hit the ball the way he would like to. But a couple of line drives.
Liu works from the stretch and deals home. First pitch is outside of
the order a couple times.
1-0. Upstairs 2 versus other spots in the lineup. De La Cruz takes outside. It's 3-0. To name here momentarily. 3-0. De La Cruz taking all the way. 3-1. Swung on, fouled straight back. 3-2. That's down low. Splits the wickets of the catcher. Hickey around second, going towards third is Ward. He'll get there standing up. So De La Cruz walks, and Ward goes to second on the walk, and then the third on a wild pitch. And that's going to put runners on the corners here to Oliver Dunn. The entire infield along with catcher Nathan Hickey comes in. So we'll see if we get a
He hasn't made the call yet.
Yeah, when he clapped his hands, he took the baseball.
Yep, there he goes.
And that'll be the night for C.J. Liu.